What is going on, everybody? This is Darius from Auto Fair Nissan here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at this 2020 Toyota Corolla LE. Let's check it out. Under the hood of this Corolla is going to be a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission that's going to get you an astonishing 38 miles per gallon on the highway. Very impressive. Great for a commuter car. Let's give you a little quick side profile of this right here. This is going to be a four-door sedan. The trunk is a little bit on the stubbier side, but it's tall. So the whole profile of the car is a little bit taller than a lot of other cars in its class. It does have some nice looking body lines here, stretching from the front panel all the way up the doors and sweeping off into the back, meeting up with the trunk. Let's pop around here, give you a look inside of this. It does have the nice blacked out badges, which is pretty cool. Let's see, button for it is nowhere to be found. So let's do that right from the key fob. On the key fob here, we're gonna have a button right there. So we're just gonna press and hold that. It's gonna pop it right open. Oh, look at that. Already got all your all-weather mats. Rubber mats for the front and back seat and for the trunk here. That's awesome. Tons of room back here too. It actually goes nice and deep back into there. And there's some lights in there too to give you a little bit of extra view. And if we look up on top of here, we do have this handy dandy little release in the trunk lid. So if you ever accidentally lock yourself in the trunk, you can always pull that little lever to pop that trunk latch from inside, or whatever else that might be useful for. But that is right there for you as well. I can't get over those mats. That's great to have, all the all-weather mats right there. Let's take a look in the back seat real quick. Again, we got to unlock it. See, you got to get that key fob back out. I should just give you guys a full tour of the little fob here too. So from the fob, we're going to be able to lock, unlock, open the trunk. Is that view? Let's see. There we go. Get you zoomed in a little bit. That does the trunk. You got your alarm, and then we got this little button because it is a switchblade key, and it does turnkey the ignition. So we'll just unlock that real quick. Give you a quick view into the back. There is a good amount of trunk space. Back seat space, and I like that this isn't black. This is like a dark gray, but just a breakup kind of from your typical all black interior. Like you can see the genuine black there on the back of the console, and the seats are definitely a lot lighter than that. Plus there is a little bit of two-tone action going on here where this is a lot darker than this. It does look really nice in here. Let's take a look in the front, give you a quick view in there. Whoop, pop that open. Look at that. There's plenty of room in here. I'm a pretty average height guy. I'm very comfortable sitting in this car as far as the leg room, the headroom, all of the above. Plus you get some awesome features in here too that we're going to check out. Let's just swoop to the inside. All right, guys, here we are from the driver's perspective. Here on the steering wheel, you're going to see your controls for your middle screen area, for your volume and your music, for your phone controls over there. And then on this side here, we're going to have our controls for the previous and next for your music. So you can do one set of controls with each thumb. So your right thumb will do your selection, your left one will do your volume. But over here, we're going to have our cruise control controls. So we're going to have our main master on button here to set and resume over here, as well as your cancel button in the middle for the short-term canceling. You can also cancel just by tapping the brake or hitting that button. Either way is fine. Now, these two buttons are going to be really nice to have on here. This is an LE Corolla, so it is a little bit more of a basic model as far as giving you not a whole lot of extra frills, but these two are really cool to see in here. So you do have this top button here for your distance pacing. So your cruise control is pace distance, so it can slow down for traffic ahead of you. It does have the stop and go feature as well. So if traffic is coming to a complete stop, this car will come to a complete stop for you, and then you can resume going once traffic picks up. The next button below that is the lane departure control. So if you have that set, the car will keep you from going outside of the lane. Basically, the way those systems work is it gives a little bit of a subtle brake pressure on the opposite side from the line that you're on. So if we're about to go over the line on this side, it'll give a little bit of brake pressure on this side. So it, in effect, does that just a tiny bit. Not a whole lot, and you can overpower these systems if you need to just by giving it some firm input, so it's never going to try to prevent you from being able to be in control of the car. But it is great for those of you who spend a lot of time on the highway commuting, which is kind of ideally what a car like this is really good for, is to be a great commuter. They're safe, they're good economy, they're low cost of ownership, they'll last you forever. This one actually, like I think I might have mentioned 38 miles to the gallon on the highway, about 30 in town, which is still really, really good, especially considering this is not like a hybrid model or anything. So if you want to stick to normal combustion engine without getting into any of the fancy technology, this is a great way to accomplish a good commuter, good economy vehicle. Give you a little look here on the dashboard as well. You get your nice predominant speedometer in the middle and your fuel gauge right below it. Over to the left there, you got your tachometer, and on the right-hand side, we're going to have a little screen here that's going to give you some of your information as to what's going on in the car. You can see only not even 37,000 miles on it quite yet. Obviously, that average for fuel economy is very low, but just do bear in mind, guys, as we're sitting here and the car is just idling, it's going 0 miles. 0 miles an hour, 0 miles in general, and it is burning fuel, so it's going to bring that average way down. Once you start getting out onto the road, you're going to see that jump right back up, though. So don't be afraid of that. Oh, also over here on your left-hand side, you're going to have automatic headlights. Oop, get that zooming in just right. So automatic headlights, and then down low on this control panel by your left knee is going to be your button for your automatic high beams. So those are going to go on too, so it'll turn the high beams on and off as needed. You also have the pre-collision warning and collision mitigation technology in this, so it can actually put on the brakes if you're about to get into a crash. Now up here on your line of sight screen, that is like up pronounced from the dashboard a little bit, give you a little bit of an angle on that. So it does sit nice and high up there, but it's not obstructing the road or anything. So if we move back so that you're right in front of my face, you can see this is what I'm looking at as the driver. I'm not looking at the screen being up obstructing or anything. It's not like that, unless you're like 2 feet tall. So you should be okay as that sits. This is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible, so we just get you plugged in for that, and you can do your phone's navigation, your phone's music, all that kind of good stuff. There we go, lighten it up a little bit. Now below that is your climate controls. Super, super easy. We're going to have your temperature right here, controls for that, fan speed right here, nice cold AC, which is awesome. And then all your controls to adjust all your kind of auxiliary stuff right there. So right now we got it nice and low because it is hot, like 92 degrees out right now. If we look down here at our shifter, let me see if I can fix that brightness a little bit. I'm going to just put it in reverse, and you'll see that nice big backup camera pop up on here. So that's giving you a nice view. It's kind of hard to see a little bit with the glare. Camera kind of messes that up a little bit for you, unfortunately, but it is a great view, nice and easy, and it's a good size kind of angle for you. If you heard that little whirring sound, the car did just put the parking brake back on, so you don't even have to remember to do that. So that's on once you put it into park. And then you've also got your auto hold button here that's going to hold the brake when you come to a stop, so you don't have to. Behind that, you got your cup holders, and you got your console here with a little bit of storage inside. So you got a plug in there for USB, as well as a 12-volt plug inside of the armrest. And if you can see right here, I know it is a little bit dark, but there's a channel here and a channel here that your cords can run out so you're not crunching them inside of the armrest. Lastly, if we move up here and just take a quick peek, I'll just show you this stuff here. We are going to have your light controls as well as your SOS button. So if you are telematics linked, you can do that in case of emergencies. So if there's anything that I did miss that you were hoping to see in this video, I encourage you to leave a comment or to reach out to us directly. I will leave some contact information in the description below that you can get in touch with us to either get more information on the car, or if you'd like to set up a time to see the car, you know, we're happy to set that up with you here. Or come on down, just check it out. It's going to be on our lot right on the front line. We are located at 45 Portsmouth Ave in Stratham, New Hampshire. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you soon.